I want to say it, though.
No,
and we are live with the G&T Show, episode 186.
All right, can you just stop?
Can we all try?
Oh, my God.
Like my turn to say
I'm better at it than you are, Anthony.
No, all right, then you could run the show. How about that? I'll just sit back.
Oh, my God. This again every week. He has this little moment.
Mike, when did we lose control of our own show?
The moment that they arrive.
When you let the cats in. I swear to God, it's just like herding cats with these people.
And we are
you
live
act like that's a bad thing.
These people.
I'm your new host, Marvin. Welcome aboard. To my left and your right, we have Mike.
No, don't
Nick.
stop.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
Just stop. See,
leave me alone.
Nick,
I want to try.
Nick, this is exactly what I deal with on Club 602.
Aww.
Fine. I'll just go sit at the corner.
Thank you.
It's okay, Marv. I think I was sent to the corner a while ago, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was for a different reason.
Whatever. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you did.
I have pictures.
Dirty little.
Jespah asked, did we ever have control over our own show? There's your answer.
Yeah,
Nick.
there you go.
Where is Jespah? What?
Do you want her
here's
in
my
here?
question, Mike. Here's my question, Mike. Why do we have to say anything for her to come in? Doesn't she realize that she's part of the show now?
Well, she is part of the show. But, I don't know. Maybe she realized, she maybe it's just too much for her. We just blow her mind. I can't talk this morning. Crap.
Who? Jespah?
I don't know.
You know what gets me is Baz.
I'm brain dead.
Baz stabs me. He stabs me, right? And then he laughs at me. He laughs at me after he stabs me.
Did he poke your heart?
No, he didn't poke my heart, but he stabbed me in the liver.
And yet Baz comes in all stabby, and yet then he wonders why he's not on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw, I love Baz.
Have you met Baz?
Have you met him?
Of course.
He's handsy and stabby.
Face to face.
No, but I saw him.
And people, don't be fooled by Shell trying to act all and like she cares. She's a succubus, okay? I'm just throwing that out there.
She's a
6 foot 7 inch redhead.
She's a 9 foot tall succubus.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hi, Janet.
Well, good morning.
Hi.
Well, good morning, beautiful.
Hello.
Happy day.
Thank you very much for eating matzah today.
Right on.
Matzah.
Thank you for the invitation. By the way, I wasn't sure. I'm a little shy.
It's also first
I'll
contact
beat you
day.
later.
So,
So who's here
and
today?
it's Frank Gorshin's birthday today.
Club 602 invaded.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Are we going live yet?
We are live.
We are.
We actually talk. Is there anybody actually hearing us?
They can hear us. Baz can hear us.
All right,
I know that people can hear us because they're talking about it.
let's get started, and then Nick and everyone, and then introduce everyone. All right, and we are live with Club G&T episode 186.
No.
186.
No.
That's right. Now, what would life be like if you're 186 years old?
No.
Are you just a pile of dust?
quiet on the set. Yeah, there we go. We're ready now.
G&T Show is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advice. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Star Trek: The Final Frontier. These are the voyages of the G&T Show, our continuing mission to explore Star Trek storytelling, to seek out new worlds and interesting characters, to boldly go where no show has gone before.
Naomi Wildman. I was setting it up. Welcome to the G&T Show, where obviously we have no script.
Yeah, let's just get this puppy started.
As always, the beautiful, the lovely, the high-booted, short-skirted, big-breasted Terry Lynn.
That would be me. Admiral Shaw.
She's badass.
It's Ceridian.
Good morning. It's Sunday on the G&T Show.
You know the worst part of this morning? It's not the getting up early. It's the fact they're making me wear clothes to do the show.
It's time for Coffee Clutch.
Strap on your helmets, boys and girls. It's gonna get rough.
Oh, it's going to be one of those mornings.
Let me put on my seatbelt, my helmet with the little blinky light on top.
For safety.
When we decided we were going to do the G&T Show, one of the things we said was no standards. G&T Show does not go on the air because we're ready. It goes on the air because it's 9 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Mike could have snapped napped by then and killed us both. Pain sticks for Mike, evidently.
We have our production meetings on the air.
Well, it's the best way to get you to adhere to things.
Yeah, you've now set an expectation. That's the thing about the G&T show is we set no expectations.
I need more coffee.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to do general news or Star Trek news, and I figured
This is Harry having a series of small strokes, actually.
Well, it doesn't take long for this show to deteriorate, does it?
Straight the fuck downhill.
I don't always podcast, but when I do, I G&T.
And Jolon Drew, bitches, welcome to the G&T Show, episode 186. I'm Gettysburg 7, and there he is in his glass enclosed case to my right, your left. Ceridium, wearing
It's hermetically sealed for my protection.
It is, and look at him wearing his little Easter bunny outfit. How adorable, a Klingon bunny.
He totally is.
Now, if the camera can please pan back, because we've got quite the room in there. Of course, we have Jespah.
Hello, and happy Passover to you.
Happy Passover, and a happy Easter, and happy First Contact Day.
It's a very full day. We have events scheduled for every second of every day. Sorry, I have to leave right now because events.
Time's up.
I'm going today. I'm going on a matzo ball egg hunt.
Be careful if it rains because they can melt.
Yes, yes.
Although the way that I make them, they bounce. They're big, heavy stuff. Bowling ball type matzo balls.
The way it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And there he is, Mav.
Hey, what's up,
Mav?
And of course, we have. You can't miss that shining face, that beauty. Hello, Magnum.
All right.
All right.
All right.
And
all right.
Speaking of beauty, look at that. A first time in the G&T show. It's Shell.
Hi there.
And I look around the room and I see that's everybody.
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Just ignore the dirty dog
Mad
in the corner.
Who? What?
Oh.
Who? Hello, Mad Wolf. Kapla. You bastard. So
we even have for a basketball team.
Right?
Seriously.
I'm totally the center.
And I bet you we could be Kentucky too. Too soon?
No, that's actually pretty good.
I don't know what y'all did yesterday, but I made a little 2.5-hour drive up to Philadelphia and went to the Great Philadelphia Comic-Con.
Awesome.
Ooh, cool. Right on.
So who did you
How
see?
was that?
You know what? It was pretty awesome. How's this for some of the guests? George Takei, Nichelle Nichols, and Walter Koenig all there.
Very nice.
Oh,
Right on.
dude, royalty.
Now, Frakes had a booth and everything, but I never actually saw him. I don't know if he showed up. I don't know if he was supposed to be there like just one day of the 3 days or what. But yeah, but it was a real good con. I got to meet Rochelle Davis, who, if you don't know who she is, earlier this week it was 22 years ago that Brandon Lee died on the set of The Crow. And she's the girl that played Sarah, the 13-year-old girl in The Crow. And so this was like a huge meet for me to get to meet her, because that movie is one of like the most important movies in my life. So, and she was everything you would hope she would be. And I also got to meet porn star Ophelia Rain. Yeah, I said it.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, girl. But no, it was a lot of fun.
Nick can die happy now.
No, there would have been something else that would have had
met her.
Yeah, there would have been something else that would have had to happen for me to be happy there. They had a great Walking Dead panel with Seth Gilliam, who plays Father Gabriel on The Walking Dead.
Oh, I hate that guy now.
Oh,
I don't know.
I want him to get murdered by zombies.
He's just getting interesting.
He's not.
Yeah, no, and you know what? He was great panelist, because it actually takes a lot of balls to walk in there knowing you're maybe the most hated character in the show's history at this point.
Right.
And that's
pretty much. I know Governor was pretty bad, but now this guy, he's like
The Governor had charisma,
right? And he's actually worse than Carl in the first season. Because Carl got everybody killed. So
yeah, because Carl didn't know any better because he was a snot-nosed little kid.
right.
Father Gabriel is just like, oh, I'm going to be a bitch today.
And then he leaves the gate open, letting all the zombies in. I mean,
Well,
what the heck?
you know what? He did bring up a good point about that. He left the gate open to give Rick a chance to be a hero before the big town council.
True.
That was not planned. That was not planned. He left the gate open to let the zombies kill.
He did. He also brought up a really good point about that, which I had not considered, and I have to give Father Gabriel the credit for this. Who should get in more trouble? Father Gabriel or the dude that said, "Hey, Father Gabriel, can you close the gate?" Because really, would you trust Father Gabriel to do anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's a priest. He's supposed to be.
Yeah, but
he's not a guard.
Completely dazed too. You could see when he was like talking to him. He's like, "Let's talk. I need to talk to you after later." And he was like, "Okay." I don't know.
There's not going to be a later.
If it were my life and security and my family and everything, I think I would be a little bit more conscientious of that.
Yeah, they're too trusting too early on, and we're seeing the ramifications from that. So. Wow, we don't get to talk Walking Dead on the show. I'm pleased.
I know, because somebody doesn't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Terry.
We love
you. But, so, obviously, he was not able to give any. I don't think they even know yet what's going to happen next year.
The season's over for this year, right?
They're already filming season 6, though.
Oh, okay.
But, no, he was really actually a great guest, and there was 2 little kids in the audience. This kid had to be about 7, and damn if he didn't have on the little Daryl vest with the wings on the back, and he had the little fake beard going like Daryl, and the kid asked a great question, and his little sister asked a great question, and it was just really, really kind of disturbing that these kids knew the show.
Or kind of awesome.
Yeah, I'm a pretty libertarian guy, but these kids, I think, were a little. I don't know if I would have let my kids at that age watch The Walking Dead. Think of Noah's death scene. That's
or the thing with the flowers. Look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they talked about how scary Carol's become.
Well, kids are so desensitized now, though. I mean, really, zombie games at very early ages, I don't know. I don't think a lot of kids are going to be scared of something like that.
There's worse things out there on TV than The Walking Dead for children to watch.
Hey, Jespah.
Teletubbies.
Yes?
I got to tell you, your accent, you've been trumped by somebody else's accent. I'm just going to tell you that.
What?
I know. Shh,
what happened?
Don't say anything. Play it cool. Play it cool.
Okay.
And then so I got home.
Hold me.
And then I got home and I finished season 2 of Orphan Black. Holy fuck sticks. That is such a show.
Dude, I can't wait to see all the male clones this coming season.
Oh my god.
Dude, the
when
actor
he turned
who plays
around,
I don't think I've been that excited since seeing the end of V when they had all those people in the tubes like going, what's gonna happen next? Dude,
are Marv and I the only ones that watch Orphan Black?
I think so.
I have not seen it yet.
I actually haven't seen it in a while because I've been watching Supernatural. I was catching up with the 10 seasons of Supernatural.
Yeah,
so
I've only seen one episode of it. I guess I should maybe give it a better try because
I think
other people. Well, the one episode I saw wasn't that great, but everybody now seems to be like, "Oh my god, Orphan Black!" So I'll give it a try just for you.
What episode did you see that wasn't great?
I don't know because I only know one.
That
It was probably the first one.
No, this is
There was
Shell.
a woman.
It was the one
so-
where she looked like herself, but if she had a different
one
accent.
of them, I remember
and a
they
hair
like
color.
came up on a soccer mom. I remember that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one was kind of slow when she meant the soccer mom version of herself. That one was kind of slow.
Oh my god, Allison is the shit. She is.
I love her. The most psychopath.
Okay, I'll give it another try just for you, Mark, because I
Helena
trust your
is the most
judgment.
tragic character.
Don't you feel sorry for her?
I do. When you first meet Helena, you want to hate her, and then as the story unfolds, she's the most tragic character.
I swear, I want to take her home and say, "Here, sit down, honey, make us some soup and watch some TV, want some cookies." You feel so bad for her. I don't care what it sounds like. I'm a man, but I feel sensitive. Damn it, when it comes to Helena.
And Helena has some of the funniest lines.
Yes, she does. You my boyfriend now? Okay, come.
And then when I'm very good with children. I fucking died. But what she does to Farmer Joe? Oh God.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
Look, you guys just gotta watch this show. You go, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? I don't understand.
I know how other people feel when Anthony starts talking about Supernatural on the other show.
Supernatural's fantastic. What do you mean? You don't watch it either?
when Anthony starts talking about that, and like Sunseal was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch that show.
Oh my God. Anthony, Supernatural, latest episode, where the door to get to heaven is on the room number 42.
I haven't seen that one yet. I was in Denver last week.
Spoiler!
Thanks for spoiling it. Awesome.
At least he didn't tell you the end.
What end?
I haven't seen Orphan Black, but I do watch Supernatural. I'm currently in the middle of a Stargate rewatch.
Nice.
Claudia Black.
What was that?
Oh wait, that's not
willingly.
Stargate.
Yeah,
yes,
no.
Claudia Black wasn't Stargate, dude. The last seasons.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I'm currently on season 7, so I'm getting there fast. So yeah,
that's a good year of Stargate.
I really love Netflix marathons.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
But nothing gets done. I mean, you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, start watching it. Next thing it's 10:30 at night, and you gotta go to work in a few hours. Like, dang it.
But you've seen like 2 whole seasons of something, and your life is just
blind.
complete.
And
that's a great point. Daredevil starts on the 8th. Thank you, Matthew.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I put it on, and then I've been playing Stowe. That's what that pretty much has been my week this week.
But that's a good week. That sounds like a really great week.
It's been fun. I'm just inundated with sci-fi. I think you can like wring it out of me now.
Now, before I forget, Mike, next week we do not have a show, correct?
Next week it's me.
You will
and
be in
Terry.
the air. Yeah,
Next
you'll be
week,
in the air.
No, I'll be in the air Saturday. So next week it should be me and Terry in the land of enchantment.
Yes, because I will be at the range.
Yes.
Doing shooty things. Doing real shooty things.
Shooty things.
With guns and everything.
Yeah. That's right, people. They actually trust me with live ammunition.
Well, you can trust
Baz,
us with the keys.
why don't you go... Baz, do me a favor. Go down and check my target.
Uh-oh.
Now, I also want to thank Matthew Anderson. I got in the mail. Matthew Anderson was at something, and Patricia Briggs was there. She writes the Mercy Thompson series, which I've talked about on the show, and he got me signed comic book, the Mercy Thompson comic book, signed by Patricia Briggs, and it's fucking awesome because I love that book series, and the comic book is really cool too. So thank you very much, Matthew Anderson.
Right on.
Now, ladies, remember, if you want to send me anything, I prefer poster size that can go above the bed.
Oh gosh.
3D.
Hey now.
Pre-cut holes.
You know what? Then the glasses slip off, and it becomes just a mess.
We'll print it. Use a 3D printer.
Oh dear God. Can I have 2?
You know what? That would be really awkward.
You won't hear from Marv anymore if he gets something like that.
You gotta have one because you have to rinse one off.
Hey, Marv, do a nice Shakira 3D printing for you.
Oh,
Shower with a
you would
friend.
never see me again. I'd be gone. You would never hear from Marv again.
Conserve water.
Oh my
Shower with
God.
a friend.
Helena
Right?
is Shakira.
Shakira going batshit crazy. Yes, I can see it.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Holy fuck sticks.
I think they need a moment.
Look,
Grimmy is
Take
here.
your time,
Hi,
dear.
Grimmy.
We'll
Must
talk about
watch
other
Orphan Black.
things.
Right?
I will give you a topic.
Well, I do have Star Trek news and other things that we
Oh, you
can
think
talk
we're
about.
doing a real show today, Mike?
I was planning on it.
Mike learns the real truth.
I'm delusional, but at least I'm optimistically delusional.
That's the kind of stuff that gets you medicated, Mike.
That should be the title of the show. Number 186. Optimistically delusional.
When he's sick, nobody can
That
talk.
sounds
How
about
that?
right for something with
There's
us
that too.
in it.
Well, what did you have to what did you want to throw at us, Jespah?
What?
You said that you had something that you wanted to mention or to talk about.
Nope.
Oh, oops.
It was a dream. It was a dream sequence. Probably mine, possibly yours.
I don't want to talk about my dreams right now.
Are you sure?
Probably wise.
It might be fun.
I'll
No,
talk about
Mike
mine.
really doesn't.
It involves Jello, a Zorro mask, the Captain America shield, and some matzo
Okay,
balls.
that
And then
sounds
the
fun.
pickup truck. What?
Oh God, I can't speak.
Actually, no. The first part of it had to do with one of my favorite Stow devs, and the second part had to do with being lost at a convention.
And they pulled you into a closet.
Wait a minute. Were you having
Was there a
dreams
porn
about?
star in this one also?
Were you having dreams about Zero?
That's what it sounds like
That's
to me.
your favorite Stow dev.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dream interpretations today on the G&T Show.
So you walk around this convention and you were lost. Then they pull you someplace dark. Show
And
me
you were
this door
naked.
when they touched you in the dream.
You were naked?
Those were two separate
I
dreams.
knew there was a porn star involved.
Then there was a train and a tunnel. Is that true?
Yikes.
Hello.
Bigger on the inside?
Choo-choo.
Yeah, we offer many fine services here at the G&T Show.
That's right. Double entendres galore. Hello.
Hell yeah.
It was actually
Man
much
walking
more
around
innocent
carrying
than
two
that,
giant
trust
milk
me.
jugs.
There were owls on my arm. 2 owls on my arm. It was fantastic. I don't know what's going on.
Owls.
Star Trek News.
Well, speaking of being naked,
There's a segue.
And then the train went into the tunnel.
StarTrek.com has some new apparel, so you can clothe yourself.
And if you're going to Hawaii,
They've got TNG neckties, which are pretty cool. I can definitely see this going with Alan's bowling shirt. Definitely cool.
That would be a really cute outfit with those leggings and like
Yes, the
a
leggings,
white
TNG.
collared shirt with the tie. That would be so adorable.
The TNG Galaxy leggings. There's Cruising the Galaxy shirt, which is a Hawaiian shirt with TOS motif on it, which is pretty snazzy. I do like that.
We need to have Hawaiian shirt night at the convention.
That would be totally awesome.
Save
Pineapple
for
motif.
16. Save for 16.
I'm totally ordering those leggings. I'm actually doing it right now.
I'm going to order the tie and wear a white shirt.
Are you
and
gonna
walk
send us
around
photos
collecting
of
for
you
the
wearing
Church
them?
of Star Trek.
Shell,
Sorry, what? I was ordering
you-
leggings.
are you sending us a photo of you wearing them?
No.
Now, see,
It's a tease.
I might put it on the Club 602 site.
what is that?
don't you dare do that.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
I will take it down and then ban you.
Why are you being
can't
cruel,
ban
man?
me. I created the page.
Why are you being cruel?
Oh, trust me, she knows why.
So, Anthony, what's going on with you? You're threatening her. You got Sunsail saying "fuck you" in the chat room. What the hell is going on?
Sensiel apparently put something in Skype. I haven't read Skype in
she
2
said
months.
she passed. Okay, I'm going to tell you. Sunsail said she passed out in the kitchen with a knife in her hand.
What?
So I put that, and that's why she missed our show yesterday.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Nobody told me.
Well, I just read it
Crap.
because I keep Skype turned off normally.
I don't watch Skype, or I haven't read it in a long time, so a couple months.
So I'm assuming Sunsail's okay now, but that's why she missed our show yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why she was angry with me when I was like, well,
Yeah.
all right, well, I didn't know. So.
Aw. Okay, so if you want to buy this clothing, their website is actually down until the 7th, so you can't buy it.
So
that's not good.
are you looking at that shirt that Story put out with the TNG Enterprise? And
Yeah,
is that the TNG Enterprise? Or
Yeah.
is that the original?
Oh no, that's the
It's the original.
That's the
original
original.
series.
Oh, okay, it's the
Yeah.
original.
And it's all from WeLoveFine.com. And apparently the site's down. The
You can buy
G&T bump.
stuff on
We
the
broke
7th.
their site.
Right? So many people trying to purchase stuff.
I sort of
all
like
thanks to
Matthew
y'all. You should get a
Anderson's
royalty.
better.
All right.
The Corona, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Everybody, all right.
But I do like Matthew Anderson's shirts.
Excuse me, Anthony. Anthony.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the doctor?
Doctor Who.
I love you guys right now. I'm like Twitcher-pated.
You're what?
So
Twitter-pated.
word from Bambi.
All right.
The next bit of Star Trek product news is Star Trek Ships of the Line. They're going to go poster.
Sweet.
Wow.
You can get poster-sized versions of some of their prints. They're going to release 24 of their images as easily framed, high-quality collectible prints for poster size. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Doug Drexler, Koji Kuramura, DM Phoenix, John Eves are some of the artists that are. Wow, that image in the chat room. Just
I like that one. 2 broke girls eating grilled cheese sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just died and went to heaven.
As much as I hate that show, I kind of like it now.
I like Kat. Well, I like Kat Dennings. I always have. So
Yes.
See, the actors are nice, but the show itself, it's so stupid.
Naoma comes in, says hi to everybody but me. Duly noted.
Hi, Neoma.
Son Neoma.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the baby
Duly
playing
noted.
the guitar. That's so cool.
Is that White Marv?
That's Marv
Pretty much.
as a baby.
Yeah. A little taller than I am right now, but
It's got the same look.
he does. Handsome kid.
That's not what I was thinking.
And
Well, that's what I was thinking.
And the posters will be available on Amazon.com starting October 6th.
Poor Mike.
So look for them. You can pre-order them now.
You know, Mike's trying to keep us on track. And
Mike,
I'm trying.
is there a link
Squirrels
to
and
it?
cats.
It's actually kind of cute that he's doing that.
The link of
Oh
the
my
posters.
god, Mad
Yeah.
Let me quickly rescan the article. I'm not seeing anything about the actual sizes, but it's. I would figure it's probably standard poster size, whatever that is.
Was that?
If there is,
Look at the baby drinking milk. He's all rock on.
If that kid doesn't get a record career in the next 15 years, we need to find him and get him one.
That's
Adorable. Aw. And the one above it, really, Mad Wolf?
The one above it that Mad Wolf put on just was so funny.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, I just got a text in, and Jack Attack just texted me and said, "Tell Nick he sucks for me." So there you go.
hey, Nick, Jack says you suck. There, message passed on.
Yep.
George Takei can pull evil off so well. Look at that face.
Right?
And
Yeah, you can.
look, and speaking of which, Mad Wolf put up a picture of Jack Attack, so that's interesting.
I know, right?
I had to get my resources on that one.
This
That's
is
awesome.
This is why you have to join us in the chat room live. Is
Yep.
because you don't know, you can't see what people are posting in the chat room, and it definitely affects the show. But wow,
It's disturbing. It is really disturbing today.
Right?
Now,
No, see, this is going to affect my porn watching later on because I can't get these images out of my head.
Because now you're going to have that George Takei grin in your face.
Exactly, I'm done. I can't watch
You're going to be
anything
like,
now.
is he grinning because he sees what I'm doing? Does he like my meat?
speaking of George Takei, interesting happening yesterday at the Great Philadelphia Comic Con. There was a girl. Now I have to try and pronounce her last name, so you have to give me a minute here because she's got a Japanese last name. She does the voice of the main character on Attack on Titan. Did any of you watch that?
That I tried watching the first 10 episodes. It's just too much for me to watch. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Too much anime for you?
No, it's just too depressing. I'm like, oh god, people.
Oh god, that is all
It
kinds
is
of wrong.
quite
Sorry, did you, Mike? Did you see that? That is all kinds of wrong.
it's not moving.
I
up
want to
fast
know why
enough.
Mad Wolf has all these pictures. It's like it's his family album or something.
That's Mad Wolf's cousin.
I'm
at
trying
the
to get
car
that off my
dealership.
screen. Move that up quick. Let people post.
Somebody post a photo real quick.
Are you anti Easter Bunny, Mike? Is that what this is?
No, but that
That's a scary
angle
one.
is just
That is
not.
hilarious.
Because he's looking at the thong, right? That's all he's looking at.
If anyone looking it up, we'll find we're looking at an Asian man in front of what looks like a Mazda, dressed up as a racer girl with a bunny outfit, a thong, pink leggings, and white tennis shoes.
So, Trina Nishimura, she does a lot of anime voices. She's half Japanese. She had a hilarious panel. Oh my God. She chases more squirrels than the G&T show combined.
Wow.
Yeah. But her grandparents were in the same camp as George Takei.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she just found that out this weekend talking to him. So, yeah, it was kind of an emotional thing,
Speaking of George Takei, then, let's pitch the Indiegogo for his...
Stop it, Marv.
Fuck you, Marv. Fuck you.
Wow, you got Ceridium to drop the F-bomb.
Goal reached.
That's like Cisco making that planet uninhabitable. Do you realize what you've done? You're the Edrington of this show. Eddington, sorry.
Okay, so George Takei's legacy project, that's where he's trying to get a play, Allegiance, onto Broadway, and the funds, or it's going to help support the Japanese American National Museum Legacy Project. So it's definitely worth throwing a few dollars towards. Their goal is $250,000. They're at $205,940. So, and they've got looks like 45 days left. So there's plenty of time. Throw them a few dollars. Let's get this worthy cause going. And because there are some things that we cannot forget, and I think this is definitely one of them.
I agree.
It's pretty impressive, though. They've got over $200,000 in 16 days, and they have 45 days left to get to 250.
Yeah,
that's really
they're going to make it. They'll make it.
Oh yeah.
So that's awesome.
What's the stated goal?
250,000.
Oh, they're going to make
that. Oh, Christ. They'll make that by today.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, my God.
Well, there you go.
Oh, my gosh. Next up on the agenda, Star Trek books and book news.
Book news.
Okay, so Star Trek Enterprise, Rise of the Federation, Uncertain Logic by Christopher L. Bennett. That is the latest book from Simon & Schuster. So it's kind of cool cover. It's got the Vulcan Kinshara on the cover. So you can order it now through Amazon or your favorite bookseller.
Every time you mention these books on the show, I wound up spending all this money, and I have not been disappointed yet, so now I'm going to have to go spend more money. Thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Well, the description says, years ago, Jonathan Archer and T'Pol helped unearth the true writings of Vulcan's great philosopher Surak, bring forth a new era of peaceful reform on Vulcan. But when their discovery is seemingly proven to be a fraud, the scandal threatens to undo a decade of progress and return power to the old warlike regime. Admiral Archer, Captain T'Pol, and the crew of the USS Endeavour investigate with help from their Vulcan allies, but none of them suspect the identity of the real mastermind behind the conspiracy to reconquer Vulcan, or the price they'll have to pay to discover the truth. Meanwhile,
who's the author of this one?
Christopher L. Bennett.
Oh, he's a great writer.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, when a long-forgotten technological threat re-emerges beyond the Federation's borders, Captain Malcolm Reed of the U.S. Pioneer attempts to track down its origins with help from his old friend Trip Tucker. But they discover that other civilizations are eager to exploit this dangerous power for their own benefit, even if the Federation must pay the price. So after Enterprise, everyone becomes a captain? Is that what they're trying to tell us here?
Not Travis.
Not Travis. Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Travis.
He gets the short end of the stick again. Is Hoshi a captain, or is she just Empress?
I think that I think in canon actually that she doesn't get beyond lieutenant. It's canon because in the Mirror Universe episodes, when they look at the counterparts' records, hers is on screen. I think hers is one of the only ones that's really on screen for long enough that you can actually see it.
And she only gets as high as lieutenant.
Something like that. But she also makes the database.
She can command me anytime. I don't care what her rank is. I'm just saying.
Okay, next up, it's...
excuse me for a second. Do we have the link for people to purchase the Christopher L. Bennett book through G&T Show?
I don't have that link handy yet.
I'm not going to buy it till you post it.
Yeah, let's put it in the show notes, please.
All right. It'll be in the show notes.
Thank you.
Okay, next up
Such a slave driver.
Right?
Yes, she is.
But they like it.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so to go boldly in Darkest Night. So this is like a Green Lantern / Star Trek crossover.
Wow. That is interesting.
So DC Comics and IDW and CBS are, getting together for something called the Spectrum War, an epic 6-part comic book crossover event that will take flight in July. In it, according to official press release, the U.S. Enterprise crew members meet Hal Jordan and the entire Green Lantern Corps.
Corp? Did you say corp?
Corpse?
Corpse.
Is it corpse?
Core.
Oh, there you go.
Let's all just take a moment. Hold on, Mike. It's not often we get to mock you. Hold on. Strap in. It's your turn in the barrel.
Okay.
Corp?
What?
I thought it, short for corporation. I don't know. But all right.
Mike, is it the Marine Corps?
Is it?
Oh my God!
If it's not that way, I would think
Dayton's gonna shoot you. Don't even joke.
I know. Oh yeah.
Dayton's gonna kill me again in a novel now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not gonna be running any kind of consoles now, Mister. You're going into the dilithium chamber.
It's going to be a friendly fire event, right? Mako's going to get me. Take that, motherfucker.
I'm not looking at whatever image was just posted. All I see is the shoes, and I know that's... I'm not even
That's where it stops, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even going to scroll up.
Who would wear those shoes with those fishnets, though? Come on.
I know, isn't that ridiculous?
There's just no sense of style.
Here's
someone
something
from
for
Valley
you,
Stream,
Nick.
maybe
I'm going to
someone
put a
from
picture in
Queens,
for
possibly.
you.
Oh, my God.
Ivy Doom, Katie.
I want some
Yep.
milk all of a sudden.
I love that girl. She's
all
great.
right.
All I see is...
Her eyes.
I didn't need to see anymore, and I knew it was Ivy Doom.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just looking at Gandalf. Thank you.
Back to the Spectrum War. This adventure spans space, time, and all the colors of the spectrum. It is set in Star Trek's 23rd century, and the balance of the universe will be tested when the Green Lantern Corps power rings come into the possession of certain Star Trek characters. While a dark and powerful evil looms around every corner, only the combined power of the Green Lantern Corps and the Federation stand any chance of stopping those who worship evil's might. It's written by Mike Johnson, and Angel Hernandez will of Arrow will provide the art. Crafting the covers are Gabriel Rodriguez, Elsa Chartier. Excuse me if I'm butchering her name. Gary Brown and Francesco Francavilla. And then future covers will be rendered by Declan Shalve and Mark Lamming, among others.
I can't even make fun of you for the names because some of those are
kind of hard.
They're tough. So check out, Star Trek and Green Lantern Corps crossover.
Now, Mike, I have a question for you about STLV.
Okay. We're not quite there yet, but go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Mike's got the helm.
Well, and some more comic book news. So let's
Still a better pilot than Deanna.
The final issue, or the final issue of Star Trek: Planet of the Apes crossover, the Prime Directive, is going to be released very shortly. Let's see, April 8th. So this coming week, and it will conclude. It should conclude the 5-part series. So Dayton should be pleased. Some of the art in it looks pretty cool. Klingons and ape men. I might have
Isn't
to
that
check
the
this
same
one
thing?
out.
Hey,
Yeah.
racist.
How is that racist?
You're as bad as Matt Wolf over there.
I will gut you.
I don't care. Try it. Bring it. I ain't scared. I got Shell on my side.
I got your back, Meyer.
Did you Anthony, did you see that? He just pulled a woman in front of him.
Yeah, he did. He totally. He's the type of guy that when stuff goes down, he'll throw a woman in front of him to protect him. He will
Bobby
use
Heenan of the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bobby Heenan. Wow.
He will use a woman as a meat shield.
I know. It's despicable.
I know, right? And then he's trying to act gangster, like, come at me, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. He's like over her shoulder. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Okay,
I can imagine Marv jumping up and down so that he can see over my shoulder.
Pretty much, exactly. Thank you. See, show you understand. Thank you. She's bigger than me. I'm like, yeah, now what? I got Wonder Woman in front of me. What you gonna do now, punk? That's right. Not stupid.
And so, real quick, since we were talking crossovers, StarTrek.com posted an article for their One Trek Mind series where they talk about Trek and Batman crossovers. And in it, they kind of look at all of the different series and all of the actors who either portrayed characters in both Batman and Star Trek, and both on big screen, small screen, and animated. So
let me think.
Kind of
Julie
check that out.
Newmar, Frank Gorshin.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Today's Frank Gorshin's birthday, by the way. Repeating that again.
Isn't that wonderful?
It is.
So yeah, check out that article. It's a fun little read, and it's kind of showing how the two universes are closer than we expected.
And now we have a pedophile bunny in the chat room.
I'm not even looking.
The last little bit of Star Trek news that I wanted to talk about before getting on to the next segments is some of the April Fool's Day things that were coming out that were Star Trek related. Did you guys see the Beam Me Up Biscotti?
No.
Yes.
What?
There's the link in the chat room. This came out on April Fool's Day, and Sir Palais Foods refined snackers can voyage to the final frontier with Montgomery Scott's Beam Me Up Biscotti.
That's hilarious.
It's a world-class double-baked biscotti that disappears right off your plate after you give the command, Beam Me Up Biscotti. It's I was like, this sounds interesting until I saw the price tag and it says this has to be a joke. So yeah, I think that was I don't think that was actually a real product. I thought that was an April Fool's joke thing, but the slogan is so good you'll be beaming.
Oh, cute.
And the other one that I saw, this also came out on April Fool's Day, but I'm not sure exactly. It's a different kind of article. Basically, in it, it's tribbles continue to multiply, and it's kind of showing how tribbles kind of exist, and they've like photoshopped it into various photos, and but they start off with. Let's see, the Oscars, where what was Dana Perry, her dress, it had those like fuzz balls, and they were comparing them to tribbles. Then there was a photo of
the President
Obama with tribbles on his desk, which that was like totally cool. And then they get into some photoshopped ones, and I thought it was kind of funny.
I love the Star Wars one.
Yeah, they photoshopped the Tribble into a scene from The Force Awakens. So yeah, kind of fun for April Fool's Day, which was a few days ago. And that's all I got for Star Trek news. Okay. We have convention news and Stowe news. So which way do you want to go?
Go ahead with the convention news, because I do have a question.
All right.
Shall we just start right off the bat with a Las Vegas update?
Are we still talking Vegas, right?
We are.
Oh,
yes.
You're coming to Vegas, right?
Star Trek Las Vegas may take place every August, but on this show.
This is where we hang out the rest of the year.
Exactly.
The crew has been fatigued now from so many months in space, and they need to take a break. The landing party has been down to check out the terrain while the crew gets ready to play. They say there's only plant life living on this lovely rock, but a rodent appears wearing a vest.
StarTrek.com reports that Kate Mulgrew will be at the convention this year, although Creation's website does not show that it's there, that she will be there. This is not an April Fool's joke, so the StarTrek.com article is dated the 3rd, so looks like they got the scoop on Kate Mulgrew's appearance.
Now, Gates McFadden put out that she won't be there. It's looking more and more like the TNG cast will not be there.
They weren't there last year because of other appearances,
Mm-hmm.
so I have a feeling it's probably going to be the same just because of the scheduling thing. I don't necessarily blame them, though. From what I understand, a lot of them are not huge fans of Creation. So I guess if given a choice, of appearing on the same weekend at STLV or somewhere else, and it looks like they're choosing to go elsewhere.
Hopefully they'll be there in 16, because that's what I'm saving my cash for.
In 16, though, the date has been set, but it's not. I don't know if it's the same weekend as Shore Leave yet. I don't think Shore Leave is.
Shore Leave won't announce until like September.
Yeah,
or August. Because remember, originally Shore Leave announced and they were going to be the week before this year, and then they changed it and it was the week of.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, if I remember correctly, STLV next for 2016 goes back to the original, or what was the previous schedule. So they're going to be a week earlier rather than later. So it should clear up the Shore Leave, issue. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
Is somebody running a blender?
That's my computer. The fan is on. It's working
Mike's
hard.
making margaritas in the back.
Woohoo!
Sounds like a good morning to me.
Seriously?
Are you going to share?
I didn't realize it was that loud.
I'll take a Mai Tai, thank you.
All right, coming right up.
I think I'll vodka gimlet
tied up.
Ooh. Later, baby, later.
I told you, Marv, she likes to hang out the
Dude, you have
motor.
no idea how much I love the New York Jewish girl accent. I'm getting turned. My nipples are hard right now hearing her talk. I'm telling you right now.
But to be fair, your nipples are pretty much always hard.
Shh, quiet. I'm trying to flirt. Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Mike, she's broadcasting from the Comac Motor Inn.
Oh, my God. I'll be there in 35.6 minutes the way I drive.
Hourly rates. Hourly
From
rates.
the champagne room.
They change the sheets every 3 days, whether they need them or not.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, there's some stories about the Comac Motor Inn that you got to hear.
Marv, just make sure and take your power charging bracelet.
I don't think I'll need it.
Ooh,
Jesus.
That's true.
If I do, it'll probably be a blackout. Half a Long Island would probably go dark. Just saying.
Nice.
And this is why there was a blackout in New York City, right?
Pretty much. You need to start telling my business. I just meant you to tell my business. What's wrong with you? Happened one? Good Lord, man.
I'm loving these Easter Bunny photos, like this baby crying.
Great.
Why is the Easter Bunny holding onto it like she's trying to run away and he's grabbing her leg?
Trying to abduct her, right?
Yikes.
There's a website about it called Embarrassing Family Photos that you can find all these on, and they're hilarious.
And Matthew Anderson, I use that salad dressing as well whenever I have a salad.
So, Nick, what's your question?
It was about the TNG, Mike.
Oh, okay. The TNG.
It's so cute how he is trying to stay on focus.
I'm trying. I'm drowning here, though.
I told you it was like herding cats. I told you.
We're getting through it, Mike. You're doing it, Mike. You are doing a fucking fantastic job.
I'm trying. It's like trying to swim uphill, upstream. What in the world is that thing? It's like a manatee.
That's Baz.
Oh my god. Oh god. Right.
Oh my gosh, poor Bugs.
Whoa.
So Bugs is our Lord and Savior?
Oh, wow.
This explains. I don't know what it explains. Does it explain anything?
I think
I
it
like
does.
that he kept the
I'm just
carrot
not
in his
sure.
hand, even during the crucifixion.
I like how they put the
Right?
other cross for his ears.
Oh my god.
Abri, that's all, folks.
Until the third day when he rose again. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Suddenly, I feel like I'm going to hell.
It's all kinds of right.
Dude, we all
it's
are.
all kinds
Really,
of
Mike?
right.
All of a sudden you feel like you're going to hell?
Yes.
Suddenly.
I think that's been happening for quite a while now. So,
Probably,
G&T
but-
Show, going to hell.
Seriously, I got the invite.
Well, that's
Was it
because-
engraved?
Yeah,
Yes, it was
well,
engraved.
Sorry, Sal.
602 is like
On the
hosting
skulls
hell.
of my enemies. Oh, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
I have to think that I'm actually not going to hell. I've been married twice.
Oh, so you've been
You've
there.
already been through hell.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Me too.
Oh,
You were married
boy.
twice as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
To each other?
Right?
Could,
Now we're found
was it a
out.
Ross and Rachel situation that we're not aware of?
I'm just asking for clarification's sake. That's all. For my records.
And meanwhile, Janice, they already told her, you're just going straight north. She's married 3 times.
Hi, Neoma.
Yeah. Hey,
Hi, Janice.
back off, Klingon.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if we're going to try to keep,
Face, above it,
chugging
face,
I'm above it.
above it, eyes,
I'm above
face,
it.
married twice, above it, face.
I love that.
Oh, God. Let's try to keep the show moving forward. Star
Is
Trek.
he shitting an Easter egg?
Yep.
I thought he was birthing one.
Trying.
Okay, Mike, we have to explain the birds and the bees to you. And
What a fucking great gif, Anthony.
You like that? Yeah,
and Grim,
I love it.
Yes, we will be broadcasting live from hell whenever we get there.
On the for G&T 24.
240.
Oh my God, it's a meth
We can do it in eternity.
That is a frightening ass Easter bunny
That's
for
not-
sure.
It's
What the
missing
hell?
an ear.
How do you justify?
Holy shit!
How do you
Oh my God,
justify
it's
that's
a
a
Wayne
rabbit?
Casey Easter bunny.
That poor baby.
Those kids are gonna have nightmares forever.
Nightmares, right?
Look at the kids. Look at the kids in the background of that. The newest one on the other side of the chair.
Oh,
And
my
no
God.
wonder little kids grew up scared of like the Easter bunny and clowns and shit.
Hippity hop, kid. I'm coming for your eggs.
You want to play with my carrot, little girl?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm good with children.
Prepare to be offended.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's fantastic.
Star Trek Online.
I will say this.
I love you, Mike.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
say
Mike,
this to
here.
all TV shows out there. If you're going to have somebody in an Army ACU uniform, that's the digitized field uniform.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
And this comes from last night watching Orphan Black. We never wear the neck closed. What the fuck? Arrow does it. The Flash has done it. Orphan Black does it. Stop it. I swear. Listen, producers. I will for free check stills and tell you how to fix the goddamn uniform. Oh, so annoying. And the flag? No, the flag does not go halfway down the pocket. It goes on the top flap.
Breathe. It's okay, Nick. Breathe. It's TV.
So annoying. So annoying.
It's an alternate universe, Nick. It's an alternate universe.
So annoying.
It's okay.
Why are they walking around with goddamn neck closed.
Nick, it's an alternate universe. It's okay.
Oh my god. That meme that the Mario Mushroom transforms Tyrion Lannister into Dr. House is awesome.
Mad Wolf, you still here?
Yes.
Has someone like given him some Legos or something?
No, this is how he is on podcasts.
He's all shy and stuff. It's so
Mad Wolf is shy?
Yeah.
Until he says something, yeah.
Until he says something, then he's all gangster.
That's why he wasn't gangster enough to save Club 602.
Wow. She just threw it out on your face, man.
I think that meme is going to give me an epileptic seizure.
I like the one below it.
The little baby.
Oh,
that was so sad.
Oh, look at this one. Grillennium Falcon.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm gonna chase that truck down and steal it.
I'm gonna tell him to put
I'm going
mac and cheese
GTA
on
on
your
it.
sandwich.
I'm going GTA on that.
That looks yummy right now.
Gourmet grilled
looks
cheese
good.
sandwiches. Homemade.
By the
I
way,
wonder if they really
in the shape of
bread in the
Millennium Falcon.
shape of that though. That would be sweet.
It's a sandwich in the shape of the Millennium Falcon.
it's got gooey cheese trailing it. Speaking of which, Anthony, the other day I was in a place and they had on that fucking annoying Guy Fieri show, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dive, and they were in Nashville, and it was one of those like food trucks that specializes in grilled cheeses.
Nice.
And there was a line like
down the
Hall
street,
H,
right?
like the Hall H line. Yeah.
Oh my god, the Hall H line in San Diego Comic-Con. Wow. Yeah, I would stand in line for that. 9 hours just for a grilled cheese.
And they had like the most bizarre like jalapeno cheddar grilled cheeses and just everything.
Wow. I'll have to look up that episode.
Yeah. It was all about food trucks.
There's some interesting stuff in food trucks.
Except Guy Fieri, why is he yelling at us all the time?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to be heard.
And why is Richard Karn yelling at us about fucking hoses?
Inside voices, people.
Oh, there you go. Gross.
No, that looks really good.
What?
Mac and cheese sandwich?
That looks terrible.
That's poor people food.
Stop it. Stop it.
Mac and
This
cheese.
conversation again.
Mac and cheese is poor people food.
It is not poor people.
It
That's
is.
like carbs for the
Poor
next
people
month.
eat it. Yeah.
Thank you. That's just too much.
I'd rather talk about Star Trek Online right now than this little
Do you eat tuna?
mac and cheese
Yuck.
sandwich.
Do you eat cereal?
No.
Do you eat tuna?
Do we eat
Yes.
anything?
I do eat tuna. I do
More
eat
people eat tuna.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, out of a can. I actually
Do you drink
eat
water?
it fresh from the fish
Oh, out of a
market.
can. What do you go slaughter a fresh
Yes, I do. I catch a tuna and then I cut it up and I
You catch
cook
a
the
tuna.
steaks. I catch a tuna
Anthony, you
with
go
my
and
bare
catch a
hands.
tuna before you
I
eat
caught
it.
a
In his
20-foot
teeth, and they
tuna
go
just
upstream.
the other day with my bare hands.
Do you drink water?
While you were in Colorado,
Everybody
you
drinks
caught,
water, Nick.
You caught a tuna with your bare hands in Colorado.
Isn't that that's a
There you
Beach
go.
Boys song?
Thank you, Marv.
Catch a tuna
That's
and
poor
you're
people
sitting
food.
on top of the world.
How is it Marv puts up the most delicious looking thing and two people got to post right afterwards?
I'm glad they did because that's some poor people food. That's why they die. That's why they have high medical bills.
Rich people die too. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, but not over mac and cheese.
Yes, because River Phoenix died of a mac and cheese overdose.
No, he was stabbed trying to break up a fight.
And Heath
About mac and
Ledger
cheese.
died of a mac and cheese coronary. You're out of your mind.
Ew.
Oh my god, mac and cheese sushi.
Ew. You guys are. Can we talk about Star Trek Online?
Oh, I think
Okay.
we've broken him.
I know, right?
There is for mac and cheese. I see a Foundry mission on that. Let's make it happen.
Oh Lord, I'll never play that Foundry mission.
Oh my god.
With one erect ear. Interesting.
Oh my God!
Sorry, I had to post that. I think, what the hell?
He just got a
Thought that
semi.
was a good idea.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Really, if Marv puts up a delicious looking sandwich, people post right after it. This goes up, and my eyes are fucking on fire, and nobody's gonna post.
oh my
All right.
God.
I'm gonna
Everybody's
switch.
like in shock.
Oh,
Help me. Star Trek Online. Let's see.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying here.
Because this is what I think of when I think of mac and cheese. This little meme of Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Oh, boy.
Trying to twerk?
Yeah.
Get that out of your head. Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Please,
twerking.
somebody post a big fucking picture, please.
Wow.
Iconians.
Thank you.
I want to play Star Trek Online.
Engineering here. Warp engines are online.
Course laid in, Captain.
Engage. Your ship.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Your crew.
Move out.
Your destiny.
Okay, so Star Trek Online, they released an Iconian intelligence file about the Iconians, and it suggests that not all of the Iconians disappeared 200,000 years ago, that some remained behind, living in secret, and they are known as the Heralds. So it's an interesting read, giving you a little bit of background on the Iconians, as they'll probably appear in Star Trek Online. So check that out. In other Star Trek Online news, the Tier 6 iconic ships are now live. There are the Andromeda Exploration Cruiser, which is essentially it's a new variant of the Galaxy. There's a Dekelra Warbird battle cruiser, which is a new variant of the Daedrex. And then the Negtev is a new variant of the Negvar. So these are Tier 6. They all come with a console and a new starship trait. So I do not have that information handy. We'll have to look it up. But that's what's new in Stowe. Delta Recruitment is now live.
Yay!
So can we talk about what you named your tune? I've been seeing a lot of funny names out there with their Delta Recruit tune. So can we go down the list and see what species they are and their name?
Just say the name of your guy.
Shut up, dude.
Say it.
No. Punk.
You just want to show off his name. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, then let's skip it. Let's skip it. All right, let's talk about.
Just talk about your name.
No, we're talking about the Tier 6 iconic ships that are live. Does anyone have a ship? What ship did you guys get?
I didn't get a ship.
Just tell us the name, you big baby. Come on.
I eat mac and cheese. I'm poor. I didn't get
Oh, yeah, that's right. At least you can admit it. I have more respect for you, Mike, for admitting that than other people who try to deny.
You bougie.
Okay, but real quick, so
wait a minute, was that bougie?
Yeah, he called me bougie. Ew! Look at that picture. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. That's death right there.
My Delta Recruit is a Talaxian engineer on Federation side, and his name is Phalanx.
Wait, you have a Fed? I thought you were all things Klingon.
It's been a long time since I checked out the Fed side gameplay. They've updated the tutorial. They've added all kinds of new content. So I said I need to see some of this. So
he's taking a walk on the wild side.
Yes, I'm making a safe choice because that. Yeah. Anyways, some of the content is pretty interesting though, but I do like what they've done with the Delta recruitment system. It's kind of interesting. We're going through and we're getting little bits of backstory, on what the Iconians have been doing. So it's interesting. But what I'm trying, I don't want to give any spoilers out. We'll save that for a future show. But
I love that, Nick. That is so wrong. Spoiler alert. That is
no.
Oh God! Wow.
too soon. Too soon. I love it.
Yikes.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So yeah, it's kind of been fun and interesting to rediscover the Federation gameplay. They upgraded the tutorial some time ago, so going through and checking that out finally, and then seeing how they've also adjusted it with the Delta Recruit. If you create a character and skip the tutorial, you are not a Delta Recruit. You have to go through the new tutorial in order to qualify for the new stuff. And there's definitely some interesting things going on. So what do you guys think about what characters did you guys create, names, and what do you guys think of it so far?
What I like about the new Delta Recruit thing is we're doing the same old missions that we've done 5 years ago. However, there's been an added bonus to it. We're looking for there's things that we can get in the missions that we have to click on, and it fills it out in our little recruit panel. Have
you guys? Sorry.
Are you interrupting me while I'm talking?
Well, I was going to ask if you guys have been having trouble with that.
Can you wait? It's not that important. You're not.
It is that important, actually.
You are not that important. Okay.
Magnum is all back to himself now.
Anyway, but no, what I do like is that when you in the upper right corner you click that button, it has everything that you could do during the mission. So not only am I doing the same missions again, but I'm looking for that Delta thing, and so I can fill that out. When you get levels 10, 20, 30, you get bonuses. They have some really good rewards for it, so I think it's awesome. It is a bit of a grind fest. I'm not done, Shell, but I'm done now.
You're never done. Have any of you guys had any problems with that? I've noticed several times, and it could be a teaming issue, but like we'll get the little Iconian console, and it'll show green, and it'll even show up in the little Delta Recruit button. But then after the episode, it's not white anymore, so we have to go through and play it again and claim it right away.
Interesting. It's probably a teaming issue. I have not noticed that, but what I have noticed is the researcher rescue, the Iconium bit in there is not easy to find.
Yeah, it's behind a tree off the path.
Yeah, so be aware of that one. And then in the Zarantine system, I think that's treasure trading. There's a bug with the mission.
We found a workaround.
There is a workaround.
And unteaming. Yeah.
Oh, really? Playing solo, what I've discovered or what I was told works, and it does work. You go and you grab the Iconian bit, and then you approach the door. You pause the game, and then while the game is paused, you click on the door until it takes you to the other side, and then that's when you get your accolade, and the mission continues as expected. But it was annoying. I played through that mission like 5 times trying to get it, and it was like, erg.
So when you're teamed, what you do is one person stays down at the bottom, because you can't pause it then, right? So one person stays down at the bottom, and the other person goes to the top and does everything up there, and then you go outside and finish the mission, and it finishes. But one person stays at the bottom, and the other person goes to the top.
What do you mean by bottom and top?
In the elevator.
Oh, so one person stays behind, and everyone else moves forward. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, so because we knew the workaround, but we couldn't pause it because we were teams. So we just tried it, and we're like, hell yeah, it works.
Right on.
Hey, real quick, since there's people that have joined the room late, let me go around. There he is to my right, your left, in his hermetically sealed, glass enclosed, slowly pumping in nitrous oxide cage. Ceridium.
Kabla! Again.
We've got
deja vu.
We've got Marv. Marv is here. Kabla! Of course, we got Anthony. What's going on?
All right.
We have the lovely Jespah.
Hello. Eat more matzah.
Thank God you said matzah because I thought you were going to say something else. We have the lovely Shell.
Hello.
And evidently he's not allowed to speak. The racist himself, the David Duke of this panel, Mad Wolf.
Kapla. I hate Romulans.
I just want to say real quick, and thank you for introducing everyone, but Marv put a picture in the chat which validates everything I said, that mac and cheese is poor people food. You'll never see two rich people stab each other over mac and cheese or get in a fight over it. I'm just throwing that out there. I'll let you guys do what you want with it.
I just found it funny. Stabbed over mac and cheese. Fantastic.
Some woman, there was a thing in the news, some woman stabbed her husband this week because he ate the last of the salsa.
Oh my God, I love the meme. I just saw it that Mark put up earlier that says good sex sounds like you're stirring mac and cheese.
Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my
Fantastic.
God, that's awesome.
Stowe did play an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Anthony. Hate on the mac and cheese now, bitch.
That's fine, because there's more where they came from or a little higher quality. Sorry.
So Kate Upton offered to make you mac and cheese. You would not partake.
I would not partake.
You're stupid.
You are lying. If
You
Halle
are
Berry
dumb.
offered to make
Okay.
you mac and cheese,
I would not partake. What makes you think that they know how to cook?
they're women.
It doesn't matter.
Some
They
celebrities know how to cook. I watch the
could've
cooking
bought
Well,
it.
I'll tell you
channel.
right now, Kate Upton is not in the kitchen.
They could have bought it. I don't care. You want some mac and cheese? Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to say no to that.
You're stupid.
No, it's not that I'm stupid. It's just I stick to my values. That's all.
What do you mean Kate
How is
Upton's
it a
not in the
value?
kitchen?
All right, Nick, do you think that Kate Upton has a culinary skills?
Why? Because she's beautiful? You think that she doesn't?
No, because of her lifestyle as a model actress. And do you think she
So
has
you
time
saying
for
that
that?
Ashley Judd can't cook? She's
I don't
gorgeous.
know. She's pretty, but I don't know if she can cook or not. I honestly don't know that.
So how do you know Kate Upton can cook?
I trust
Yeah.
her.
Can't.
Look, you can look at her and tell. Okay.
Oh, you can look at her and tell. Wow.
Yeah, you can tell. Never trust a skinny cook. Okay.
She's
That's-
not.
I'm just
That's
throwing,
the whole
I'm
thing
just
about
throwing
Kate
it
Upton.
out there.
They say she's heavy, which
She is not heavy at all.
She's not.
She's not heavy.
Star Trek Online Rebirth.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Back on course.
Apparently, Zero, Nick's favorite dev.
Love you, Zero.
She posted that an announcement that they were going to wipe the Redshirt server and load the original version of Stowe onto it, and they were going to take down Holodeck and start over, start fresh, start with Stowe from the beginning as from the holodeck. And according to Sun, they actually did it. They actually wiped the Redshirt server and actually loaded the original version of Stowe from 5 years ago. I don't know if it's still there, if it's actually playable or what, but according to Sun, that they did actually go that far. Wow. So yeah, that was Stowe's big April Fool's joke that I was able to see. And I have a discussion point regarding Stowe, something Al Rivera had posted. And Nick, I am very interested in getting your feedback on this. But Al asks, so what do you want from Stowe's next expansion? Playable Borg, Cardies, Dominion, level cap increase, new exploration, or something entirely new?
First of all, the Cardies is a pretty cool idea. God, fucking, our girl would be. She'd be just swimming in her own juices. I don't even know what name she's going by this week. What would I like?
Yes, what would you like?
Fucking something that's not boring.
No grind fest.
No grinding, Nick.
No grinding.
Yes, exactly.
You know what?
No patrol missions.
I want more levels, because right now I have everything capped out, so I'm still getting experience, but it's not going anywhere. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's going
So,
to
Shell, you're in my
specialization,
team
but
with this?
barely, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I just once you fill up all of your specialization points, I mean, as I'm doing things, it's a waste.
Wait a minute, you filled up all your specialization already?
Points. Yeah.
Wow.
Did you hear kind of the sad? Yeah.
I mean, because it's like I'm getting nothing. I'm getting nowhere.
I'm just shocked you filled all of your specialization. Wow.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I mean, I thought I was doing well with with the progress I was making, but wow. One thing I would like to see. Now, this is not enough to fill out an expansion, but something I would like to see as part of an expansion is an Undine adventure zone for the ground. We don't have one yet, and I think the Terra Dome would be the perfect environment for that.
I you know what, Mike? When you said that, this is what I was thinking. I would love for the Undine ground zone to be as big as the Baby Dinosaurs one. However, while you're going through it, you don't know who's Undine and who isn't. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
So it'd be like
mystery,
Bajor on a larger
like
scale.
Infiltration meets Dyson.
Exactly. And
That might be
Cryptic,
interesting.
make sure I get the credit for that idea.
But
Thank
would
you.
they? But here's the thing: would they actually get enough people playing it to justify that?
I would play it. I don't see. I like the Baby Dinosaur ground zone, but I don't like killing baby dinosaurs. I want something big like that. But that'd be awesome.
I kind of love killing the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I actually like to take.
You hate everybody, Shell. If it's not about you want to kill it. Succubus.
Yeah, I know, but I actually take out my little raptor hatchlings while I'm running around there, and so then I see people like try to aim. It's kind of adorable to like lead your dinosaurs around there.
Right on.
Oh, what happened?
I was waiting for the crickets. I was honestly waiting for crickets.
Shut up! I like to pull out my little raptor pet.
Shell, that's how much everybody cares.
Okay? You know
Shut
what?
up,
Amen,
Anthony.
Graham. When you have a 99% chance for your doctor to treat a headache and it still fucking fails, what the
that's true.
motherfucking fuckity fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Grim says, I would love to have duty officers that didn't spend missions eating glue and playing with glitter.
Actually, this is what
They're stupid. Oh, wow.
This is what I've been asking for. And I've even asked the devs 5 years ago. I said, why can't we fly our ships from the bridge? I want to be able to fly the ship from the bridge. That's Star Trek to me. Star Trek The Next Generation on the original series, they had maybe 30 out of the whole 23 minutes of the episode or 47 minutes of the episode, they had 15 seconds of an exterior shot. All of it was on a bridge or in some part of the ship or on a away mission. I want to fly the ship from the bridge. I want to sit on my bridge, bark orders, and have people report back to me.
Here's the only problem I see with that, Anthony. How, like in combat, are you going to see where there's like multiple ships around you?
And actually, if you play this game called Star Wars Galaxies, they were doing that back in 2003. So it's possible. I've done it in other games.
Instead of just a little picture, they could actually give us a view of what's around us out the window.
Well, that's what your comm panels are for. You can see what's around you.
But imagine doing a 20-person PvP.
I've done that. Hey, trust me, I've done that. I played games where I was a gunner in someone else's ship, and there was a pilot, a co-pilot, there was gunners, and we're out there just blowing each other up. It can be done. I've done it. I played it 10 years ago.
You think I want you people on my bridge?
You know? Oh, I love that, since y'all from Team America.
Mr. One Scants.
Mr. is very bright.
I'll be right back. I have to get my dog.
So what else?
That was a euphemism.
What else would you guys like to see come into Stowe?
Finish the Undine space. Just please put something out there. It's like driving through New Jersey. There's nothing there at all. Come on, put something out there.
Dude, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, you can't even get that accolade, can you?
Why not?
Not like it's Delaware.
True. Good point. You know what? I apologize. I apologize to Jersey deeply. It's not Delaware.
I went to law school in Delaware.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't really care anymore. I haven't lived there in years.
No, but seriously, I mean, we have all these grand designs, the Undine, the those happy people who balance, whatever the heck the name. I forgot who they are. The fairy.
Oh my God, Christopher 13 is here.
Do nothing. Hey,
you just now noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's been forever.
Seriously.
It has.
So you out of prison? How you doing, Chris?
Yeah, it's on parole.
He's escaped.
Or he was let out for snitching. One of the two.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, for Christopher 13, you have no idea. The man's kind of.
Have you?
It's like Norm Macdonald said. You know the worst part about prison, right? It's the anal rape.
Did you guys see that picture that Matt Anderson put in on Bridge Commander? Did you guys ever play that game?
Yeah, Bridge Commander is exactly what you're talking about.
It's exactly what I was talking about, right? And it has been done. It can be done. I just don't understand why Star Trek or Cryptic can't do it. So.
Well, there's a problem because no one wants to be, a crew member on the ship. Everybody wants to be the captain. Everybody wants to be the person in charge giving the orders. You tell someone, hey, I'm going to make you tactical on someone else's ship, and they're the captain, and that's your job. No one's going to want to do that. Everybody wants to be Captain
what your
Kirk.
bridge officers are for.
When I first heard about Star Trek Online, I really thought that you were going to level in a specific thing like engineering or science or whatever, but as a member of the crew, so you would have to be like on a crew. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So be like Anthony and blah, blah.
You'd have a career where you had to go through the ranks before you actually earned a ship.
Right.
And you would be with other players making up one ship.
That would have been fun. And then when you become a captain, you get your own ship and you'll get a crew and, level them up. And then.
Because there you go. Naomi says she doesn't want to be a captain. Like she would. Yeah, exactly. I know she would definitely want to do, what the fuck? She would definitely just want to be a science officer.
Right. And then you get to do your whole career that way, and your ultimate goal is chief science officer.
Because there are people. Look at Spock. Spock's a great example. He never wanted to be a captain. He was happy just being science officer.
Yep.
That's a whole different idea. That's a whole different game.
And you be, you go the doctor route. That's a great example if you go the doctor route.
But see, the whole thing, now you guys are talking about what a real RPG is. You're playing a role in a game. Like, because the Dungeons and Dragons, everybody's not, the sorcerer or the paladin.
Could you imagine?
I'm a paladin.
Could you imagine if this crew right here that's in the room right now, if we were all on one ship together as the crew?
Oh my God!
We'd make fucking
space dock.
Serenity would look fucking sane.
Can we do Life Pod 1?
What? Who we're kicking off from this group right here?
Sure.
Bye,
What
Mad
the hell?
Wolf.
Sorry, Madwell.
Game over.
Coming with me.
Game over.
Well, that was quick.
Dude, that'd be great.
I would kick off
What? Leaving the ship and leaving
there are
Mad Wolf?
times when I need absolute silence, so I'm just playing Marv.
You know what? I hate you so much. You know that? I really
Can I be the chef on the ship? I'm only going to make mac and cheese, though. Just
then
that
you,
right now.
you and Marv would be out there.
So we're bored. Then we don't.
You and Marv would be out the air.
I'm on that ship.
So
I'm on that ship too.
I'm just saying.
It's the USS Mac and Cheese.
Jess
I'll
and
make
Marv would be
lasagna.
gone.
USS Velveeta.
There you go. I'll make some lasagna for you guys.
Black Magnum would be the one that would be begging to get off the ship.
He'd be like, "Can I just be shark food?
Can I just kill myself, please?"
We run on a carb drive.
Fastest ship heavier. It'd be great.
But seriously, when I first heard about the game, that's what I thought it was going to be.
So did I.
No, I wasn't disappointed in the way it went, but that would be a cool game.
See, I would love to actually had, the first 10 levels just at the academy, right? And then you became a crew member on a ship. You're not piloting a ship, Nobody pilots a ship at an ensign.
Love the
wait a minute,
fleet
though.
admirals running around.
We're talking Star Trek. We're not talking.
Have you guys seen the new tutorial?
Well,
it actually makes more sense than it did.
He was the highest ranking officer when they did when they went on the surface of the planets,
Wesley Crusher piloted the Enterprise.
Oh God, that's TV. That'll never happen.
Yeah, that's not real.
Grim says faces are for poor people. The captain is in his bunk again. Crew of the USS G&T.
Captain's watching some Kate Upton vids.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. You get beamed down to a planet. I get lost because it's a naked planet. We lost Anthony McCarty. Be gone.
Isn't one of the food things mac and cheese that you can get from your replicator?
I don't know. Who's in game right now? Let us know.
I would program that out.
If not, make it happen.
Neelix once almost destroyed Voyager because
because of that cheese. You know,
Right.
a lot of people were upset with that episode. I actually thought that was kind of a cool thing that it was the cheese putting off the spores.
Attack of the Killer Cheese.
It was different.
It was different.
It was making a gel pack.
No,
sick.
it was a bunch of poor people getting offended because it's like, why are you wasting that food?
Voyager's lactose intolerant.
I love that.
Yeah, it was.
Look at that cat in a jar. Can you imagine that?
Cat in a
That
jar.
keeps it fresh.
That's the sequel to Andy Sandberg's Dick in a Box. Cat in a jar.
Pussy in a jar. Nice.
Right.
Pussy in a...
Oh, man.
It's like a built-in glory hole.
In case of emergency, break glass.
I don't want it. That pussy's all hairy. And it's in a jar.
Oh, you prefer the Jean Benet, huh?
Well, I like it, I like it smooth like a peach.
Well,
wait, did you say jumping
on that happy note?
That's wrong, man.
Trying to keep the show on track.
He finally got it.
Oh no.
Trying to keep the show on track. I have nothing else until announcements, so I just wanted to point that out.
Well, Mike, what would you like to see them add, Mike?
He already said.
Well, I had mentioned what I would like to see as an add-on or a part of. I haven't said which one of those I would definitely want to see, though. I think definitely Cardassian would be interesting. The liberated Borg, the Borg faction, coming from the Delta Quadrant as they established, it would be okay. But I would like to see Cardies. I would like to see Cardies.
Do you feel like that they shot the Borg load early on in the game? Maybe if it had been earlier to play a liberated Borg, but a lot of people are way over the Borg now.
Well, the Borg were such huge bad guys in the beginning, and since then, so many other bad guys have come out. So the Borg have since been declawed, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly, and people are over it.
Yeah, kind of. I can kind of see where you're going with that. The Borg have been kind of not played out, but they're not as scary as they should be, or that they should have been. They're just now, when you're an ensign and you're dealing with Borg, it's like, oh crap, the Borg. But by the time you're an admiral, it's like, fuck the Borg.
Yeah, you've been to mirror universes. You've the Dominion has attacked Deep Space Nine.
You've been to the Delta Quadrant and back. You faced off
Iconians. Come on.
Well, the Iconians we're just about to get into
time traveling versions of yourself. Come on, man. That's what's left.
Spoiler.
Dude, apparently I got really bad fashion sense in the future.
Nick, that's funny as hell. Oh my god.
Nice.
Nick, I want to ask you, what did you make a Romulan for your Delta recruit?
Dude, I'm not doing Delta recruit.
Why?
Really?
I haven't been in the game since December.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you're really upset with Cryptic, aren't you?
That's why I asked what would Nick like to see in the game. That's why I focused my question to him.
I want to see a story that continues where I don't have to fucking fly around doing stupid patrol missions just to fill the time because, God forbid, I've been playing the game since it started.
So in other words, you're not interested in more in-game content.
No, I want in-game content. I don't want fucking patrols to fill time because they didn't know how to fucking link it together.
Mm.
No, that was the worst part of Delta Rising.
Yeah.
Stowe people understand. I do love you. I really do. I just you at this point, if making me have to grind because I've been in it so long, you're not getting my time. It's just, I'd rather play World of Tanks or watch Orphan Black or do something else that I enjoy rather than have to fly fucking 6 quadrants away for a 3-minute mission and then fly 6 quadrants back the other way.
True.
Oh, Mike, didn't we get a letter about my view on this?
It was a comment on the website.
The comment, yeah.
What was that?
I'd need a minute to check to look for it.
Yeah, because we actually had a comment from somebody not here in the chat room. Oh God, I love her.
Vamp for a minute while I look it up.
Yeah. No, but that's my thing. Look, everybody. Well, I think with the exception of Shell, because we've never played with you. You guys know how much I love playing the game.
Right.
But I grew incredibly bored, and Mike and Terry have both said, well, it starts out slow. Well, what happens to a TV show that starts out slow? Do you keep tuning in?
No, it gets sent to Friday night to die. So
yeah. So
okay.
they got my version of Friday night.
Okay, so the comment is from a listener named Jack. It goes.
Oh, wait a minute! Is it Jack Attack?
I could not tell you. It just says Jack.
I bet you it is.
What did Jack say?
He actually
Jack
listens.
says,
I don't know.
Really?
Does he listen to anything?
What was that, Chell?
Go ahead, Mike. Ignore
Okay.
Show. Yeah.
Really, over half the show was complaining about grinding. It felt like I was flying from Kronos to Iconia listening to that. To sum up the show, it was Guy 1. Fucking, I'm too lazy to make level. Fucking story sucks. I can't fucking concentrate for more than 10 minutes to get XP. Wow, fuck. I was here since the beginning. I'm entitled to skip everything. Everything new at my leisure because I was there when it started. Fuck you. Romulans are cool. F yeah. Guy 2.
Okay.
Guy 2 says, now a moment, please. Personally, I found it rather enjoyable. I just snapped my fingers and it was done. Surely you can find the time to. Guy 1 says,
that was Steve who found it enjoyable.
Fucking
yep.
3-part grinding patrol. I can't do that shit. It makes my eyes bleed and I'll vomit diarrhea. F you. Guy 2, it really isn't as much of a bother as you. Guy 3, what the fuck, man? I played Stowe from the beginning. Cryptic needs to bow down to my ass. Fuck this bullshit. Romulans, fuck yeah, in show.
And that person's missing the point entirely. It's not that I'm too lazy. It's why not come up with something that's not penalizing people that have been playing it for a long time?
Well, my thing with the whole Delta Recruit is this. If you're going to do a story mission, don't add patrol missions to get to the next story mission. Finish the product. Don't give a bare bones product. And that's what they did. They did a good job with the Legacy of Romulus, right?
That was my point.
They
Did
an excellent job with that.
From one to the other.
Right. Exactly. Whereas the Delta Rising, you're like, did you guys even try?
With Legacy of Romulus, like, okay, at first I was like about the walking around New Romulus, but at least that had a point. These patrol missions aren't even introducing you to the Delta Quadrant.
Right. Correct.
It's not, they don't further the story. It has nothing to do with being lazy. It has everything to do with, you're goddamn right. If somebody's been playing since the beginning and they were a level 50 when Delta Rising came out, someone explained to me, Jack, why they couldn't have built something in so that you don't get fucked for having been there the entire time.
Right. They could have added so many more stories, just like with the Liberated Borg. Instead of the mission where we go in there and we got to turn these other Borg into Liberated Borg, how come they could have taken us to the Liberated Borg home planet, had a couple of missions down there, understand their life now, how things have changed ever since they became liberated. They could have added that, right? We could have passed out a couple of levels on there, so what was that, Marv?
What happened to Hugh? That's something we have to find out.
Yeah, other than I'm Hugh a Borg.
Okay.
I need you to convert these Borg into us. They could have done a lot more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I gotta admit, Matt, you were kind of whining there, Nick. You were kind of lying a little bit.
I'm not the only one that feels this way. I know other people that have stopped playing because of the same thing.
Actually, a lot of people stop playing.
I'm not going to create a new character. I only play basically one of my 5 characters anyway. Why do I want to create a new character when... Yeah,
just a side point. Christopher 13, I don't care how you dress it up. Mac and cheese is for poor people, okay? That's the bottom line.
We're still on that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bottom line because Black Magnum said so.
Anthony, you come over for dinner.
Yeah.
I make mac and cheese. Are you just starving while we all sit there fucking chowing down?
Pretty much. Hey, can I have another glass of water?
And people think I'm obstinate about Delta Rising.
Hey, there's one thing that I don't skimp on. One thing I don't skimp on is my food. Food is a celebration.
Explain to me how it's not a slap against those that were already capped out when Delta Rising started.
Is she talking?
She said my argument was, well, there it is.
And ramen noodles are for college students, Chris.
And Mr. says you get account-wide rewards for making a Delta recruit. So they have to bribe you into making a new character?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. See, all the stuff that we're getting now, right, with the Delta recruit, with all that should have been added with Delta Rising. Everything at season 10 that's coming should have been put in with Delta Rising, to make it a complete series. But they didn't do that. They skimped on it. They gave us bare bones. They gave us an outline. All right, so this is what you got to do. Well, how do I get to the next point? I'll just do a bunch of patrol missions. And then when you get leveled up, then you could do the next point. And then I do that. What do I do now? I'll just do a bunch of patrol missions. And when you get leveled up, you can go to the next part. But isn't this great? Hey, we gave you new costumes. We got some great ships you can buy. And that's what we're getting. People get tired of that.
Tank pets.
So that's why. I get it's a free-to-play game, but I'm more than happy to put my money into it if they give me a complete product.
Exactly. When I'm playing Arkham City, I don't have to fucking, take on Bane. I can go to the next mission that Batman's gonna do. I don't have to fucking wander around beating up bums. Well, henchmen, I don't want to say bums. Batman wouldn't beat up bums.
Yeah, he would. He beat up the Penguin.
Stop it.
He beat up the Penguin.
Penguin's not a bum.
Penguin lived in the sewer.
Oh, soba. Who put the picture of soba noodles up?
I know.
That's delicious.
I want to go back to Japan.
I love how Christopher is trying to justify poor people food to me. That is so funny.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Sensei. I'll beat a dead horse award.
Mike, you asked.
You did ask.
I did ask, but I was looking for.
Okay, so I don't understand.
Do you want solutions? Do you want solutions
on topic, and now it's beating a dead horse?
Yeah. If we're finally talking about Star Trek, and now we're beating a dead horse, right, Nick?
No. What I meant was I was hoping to find solutions rather than.
For me to want to continue the story when it's basically 30 seconds of content and then 10 minutes of ads. And that's how I see the patrol missions. Ads. They're as annoying, except Billy Mays is in them.
Okay, let me ask you guys, the panel, and also those that are in the chat room. Do you spend time doing patrol missions when you log into Star Trek Online? Just be honest.
I sometimes do.
The only time I do is if I have a new ship or I get some new equipment or something, and I want to see if I need to tweak anything.
That's it. You only use it to test things out, but you don't do it to level up or to do anything like that, right?
I kind of do. I still do I know it's outdated, but I still do the Taldewa every day pretty much because I like it. It's fun.
That one I will do, but I do it for like the Romulan marks. I mean,
right.
But that's the only patrol that I do even remotely regular. Everything else I don't even go near.
If I was like,
I skip.
you know how sometimes you're like 5 points away from leveling up when you finish something?
Yeah,
Then I'll jump into a patrol just to blow up one ship so that I can level up.
But that's the only time generally you would do that, right? To test something out, to get that extra few points, you need to get to the next level, and that's about it. Why are we being forced? Right, and that's what it should be. But why are we being force-fed to do patrol missions?
Well, I think it was to buy them time, to slow down the progression, give them something, time to come up with more stuff to do.
That's a concession. I honestly believe it was due to laziness, because when you come out with something like the Legacy of Romulus, and then your next expansion doesn't cut the mustard, something's wrong there, don't you think?
They set a very high, and this has nothing to do with me being the Romulan fan that I am, but they set a really, really high bar with Legacy of Romulus as far as content.
Oh, yeah. And actually, we are being forced to do patrols in the Delta Rising. You have to get through them
first.
Yeah.
Oh, no, people say, you can just go in and send your DOFs out. Okay, then what? Send my DOFs out? Still just logging in for 30 seconds, send DOFs out, and then not play?
Yeah, it's
You're
grinding.
still forced to do it.
Right.
I think what they'll eventually do is, because Cryptic consistently does this, is here in a few months, next year, whatever, they'll go through and they'll rework it. I have a feeling they're going to eventually pull those patrols out of the leveling progression and just make them standalones, or make them a separate mission that you can take. Like in the early on, you could on the Fed side, you can talk to Sulu and he can give you the patrols. I think that's what they need to do with the patrols, is pull them out, give them to a separate NPC or a separate track that someone can use as supplementals rather than part of the actual leveling progress. And based on what Cryptic's track record is, they like to go back and retweak things. I hope that's what they'll end up doing, is going back and retweaking Delta Rising so that the patrols become kind of like the secondary leveling track. They don't become part of the main story.
And I don't think Jack quite understands. So the argument that he's making with his wonderfully sarcastic letter, which I appreciate, is just make a new character so that you don't have to be punished for having been with the game since the beginning. Because that is exactly how it is. You're being punished for having done everything up to the point of Delta Rising.
Exactly. And the way I look at it, I don't like to have a lot of characters. I'm not Mad Wolf with 32 characters.
No, that's Midnight Shadow. Get your M's right.
All right, you have 16, so shut the hell up.
I had 5 characters. I had 1 engineer, 1 tactical, 1 science. I had my Romulan. I'm sorry, I had 2 engineers because I forget why. Oh no, I had 2 tactical. Because I made Winfield was my first character, and then later on I made Vicky, and she was tactical as well. But that was why I had 1 of each specialty.
Right.
That was I don't need 20 doctors or science and 15 engineers, and frankly I prefer to play as engineer. That's why I play as Satan all the time. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm all about the Fed, right? I do have a Klingon and I do have a Romulan. That's it. And now that I'm being forced to do a Delta Rising character so that I could get all the benefits for my main, which is all that I'm going to play for, right?
Yeah. What if you have 1 character? Let's say you started in beta and you have 1 character you've had the entire time. You've never created an alt. You don't want an alt. So now you got to create something to get something for your main character just because Delta recruit? How does that make sense?
Makes absolutely none to me. But, if you want to play the game, that's what you got to do. Sucks.
It's not like a lockbox where you can take it or leave it. You can still get the equipment other ways.
Mm-hmm.
these things you have to create a recruit. Am I right?
Yep.
Yes.
You have to do the tutorial.
That's the difference that I don't think people are getting. You can get everything you need from the lockbox through other means. Can't do that with the Delta Recruit stuff.
Exactly.
So it's forcing you.
Yeah, so like when I say they're forcing us to do something, I'm literally saying they are forcing us to do it. No matter how you want to dress it up, no matter how you want to say Black Magnum, you're wrong. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong.
Doesn't matter how much lobster you can have mac and cheese, it's still poor people's food.
Oh, look, there's Marv dancing.
Well,
met a man named Marv and he danced for me.
Well,
wow.
From worn out shoes.
Wow.
Well, that is so messed up.
The reason for the Delta Recruit, I think, is to encourage new players to come into the game without having to feel like they're so far behind people who have been there. And then,
sorry.
I think that's the main purpose, is to bring in new players so they don't feel like they're so far behind.
But why do we have to be forced to be a new player as well?
Well, that's the account-wide stuff is to encourage current players to try the new content or the to roll a new alt. That doesn't mean that we have to. There is a benefit to the Delta Recruit system, that even if you never play a Delta Recruit, you're going to get a benefit next week. We've already unlocked the first tier, which is extra experience next week. So next week, everyone's going to get an experience boost while they're playing their content.
But if you're level 60, you don't worry about experience boost. You don't need an experience boost. That's... Well,
Well, for one thing, Nick can use the experience boost. For second, it helps with the what is that? The specialization. I'm just saying. And Nick, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use that as a jab at you, but I'm just saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. You're right. But I don't want any other characters, tunes. I don't play the ones that I have now. I only play Satan and Trehu.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Next week, you can log in and get double experience just for being in game. You don't have to roll a Delta Recruit.
No, that I understand. But what I'm saying is the way it is right now.
Yeah. So, so for right now, like I said, there's not much of a. I mean, sure, there's. I kind of like some of the new stuff. I'm already on level 43, 44. So I'm getting close to the end of the end of the recruit thing. So I've done my part. Then I'll be able to go back to my main and I'll be able to relax and enjoy the benefits.
You only need to be level 50, right?
Yeah. You don't. It's not 50. You have to get to the end of the Breen series. The Breen series.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm only in the. I'm just barely into the DS9 content. I haven't even gotten to the featured episodes on the DS9 content. So I'm going to be level 60 before I hit the Breen content at the rate I'm going. So, for new players and those who choose to roll new characters, they're going to be, by the time they reach level 60, they're going to have several specialization points under their belt. And they're not going to have to worry about the patrols. They can actually skip those, which is kind of annoying because we didn't have that option.
Right.
Which is Nick's point.
Not that we didn't have that option, but there was nothing factored in for people that had been there for at least a year. 6 months. It was all aimed at new players. So it was like, fuck you for being here.
That's exactly what it was. We're doing all this for the new players. Well, what about us?
Thanks for being here when Admiral Atari was in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
I see if they said, okay, you can create a new character, and if you want, you can delete your old one, but you get to transfer all the stuff that you earned throughout the years to the new one, so you can have a brand new character with all the new shiny.
The problem with that, Mad Wolf, is people like. I'm attached to Satan.
What doesn't you can't recreate?
You come
him.
up with backstories for your characters. You know,
you're just recreating him. You know, so you're just transferring everything that you've earned throughout
Let's
the 5
time
years.
warp again.
Yeah.
Black Magnum 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway.
Okay, well, since we're almost we're winding down our show, let's get to announcements. Let's see. Let's start with the G&T Show. I believe our Twitter contest or our social media contest is over. Is that right, Jespah?
She'll be back in a moment.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I think our social media contest is over, but we've gotten several entries. They're all great. We are evaluating them, and we'll soon determine the winners and start working on getting you the prizes. So we'll be making an announcement about that shortly. Let's see. If you're a convention goer, don't forget our contest for Star Trek Catan. You have to get a Star Trek celebrity to say publicly and record it that they never listened to the G&T Show. And if you can supply us with that proof, we will gladly send you Star Trek Catan. And of course, the best celebrity wins, or the most celebrity wins. So don't forget about that one. Terry's contest for Star Trek Takedown is still going on. So if you have to read Absent Enemies and find the scene from in that book that she loves the most. And hint, it's not the scene where Riker throws a chair. Send us an email stating what scene is her favorite, and you can win. Looks like it's going to be an autographed copy of Star Trek Takedown. Let's see. I think we're 1 like away from YouTube, so from 100 subscribers on YouTube. So give us a like there. Like us on all of our social media.
Ooh, I like that.
And other BLB news, get Sto'vo'kor. We got some audio in. We're still waiting on more audio. So if I sent you a script to record for us, please do and send us in so we can get started on producing our next batch of episodes.
Jespah's back, Mike.
Jespah.
Hello.
The social media contest is over. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. We got some wonderful entries, and we are currently checking it, which means that a team of cats will be walking over them, and whichever one they walk on the most is going to be the winner.
Jesus Christ!
That is our
T'Challa is being put to work.
Absolutely, damn it! Earn your keep.
So okay, so yeah. Thank you, everyone who participated in that contest. So we enjoyed your entries so much. Let's see, Blood the Near. We are. I don't know where we're at. Actually, I think we're still trying to cast a couple roles. Honestly, Ross is currently. Well, this weekend he's home, but he's been off and on his boat. With work, so he's been unavailable to get updates. But I do believe we're still looking for cast members. As soon as we get the cast going, we'll start recording and getting those episodes out as well. So yeah, I think that's all I got. How about you guys over at Club 602? Tell us a little bit about your show. Any announcements?
Go ahead, Shell.
Why me?
He's on break, that's why.
Because I'm on break. I'm looking at these photos. I'm looking at Nick and his women.
Oh, poison ivy.
We actually just started a Facebook page about a week ago, so we're trying to get all of our fans to come to our Facebook and like us, and you guys come to our Facebook and like us. We have a GoFundMe set up for equipment for our staff and for some contests that we're going to be, or giveaways that we're going to be doing. I don't know what other announcements Anthony wants.
No, that's about it.
I have an idea for a new contest, a
What's
crossover contest for 602 and G&T.
Okay, go ahead.
Go for
If
it.
somebody can get Kate Upton to make mac and cheese for Anthony, we'll fucking pool our money and watch him hold tight and not eat it.
I told the cast over at Club 602, if you could raise $100,000 and we could give it to a charity, I will make the mac and cheese myself. I will film it. I will eat it. But you would have to.
$100,000 is a lot.
That's why. That's
how about $1,000?
Look, no.
$100.
$50.
Nope. This is why I'm holding true to my values. I will not eat it. However,
what
if you raise
values?
I have values.
His stubbornness.
It's not stubbornness. I just exactly. I haven't had mac and cheese since maybe it was
$100,000 is very unrealistic goal.
I know, which is why I will never eat it. But all I was saying is, if you could raise money for charity,
pretending that he's being a team player, but he's really not.
Yep, that's it.
So
I want to see Anthony go to the field for like 2 weeks, have nothing out there, and then come back and they've got mac and cheese, and him be like, "Nope, still not eating." Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Right?
I survived this long. I could go another day.
Yeah, no.
Nick, that couldn't affect you as a baby. I swear to God.
But
No,
anyway,
kids way cuter than I was.
those are all the announcements for Club 602. We are on Truck Radio at midnight Wednesday night, 3 a.m. Thursday morning. So if you guys are night owls, you can listen to us on Truck Radio. You can also download us on iTunes. Just go to the podcast menu, type in Club 602, and prepare to be offended.
Yeah, it's definitely don't have your kids around because I kind of say the word fuck a lot.
What word is that?
Fuck.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
I fucking say the word fuck a lot. I have a fucking potty mouth.
Okay. Just checking.
I've been biting my tongue with you guys today.
Why? I said cunt.
I told her to be on her best behavior.
He did.
I've said more fucks in this episode than I have throughout my entire career with G&T.
You're welcome.
Do that, Anthony.
Because
I want to show the world that we can be normal.
I can be
What is normal?
restrained. I can, act normal in polite society at times.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Sleeping with Honey Boo Boo's mom or eating mac and cheese. What do you choose?
I would die.
I would die. He told me once all that women had to do was show up and bring beer. So if Honey Boo Boo's mom had beer, that's probably his choice.
That's a good point.
No. But you would have to be attracted.
Roll her in some flour.
Yeah. Oh God.
Roll her in some mac and cheese.
You gotta make me sick. Jeez, stop, please.
You're gonna turn everyone off mac and cheese with that.
Thank God.
Yeah, I think
I was thinking about breakfast until you came up with Honey Boo Boo and mac and cheese. That just threw me off right there.
If Janice made you mac and cheese,
I'd eat it.
Word.
Yeah,
Janice would not make me a
Mike's
mac and
already
cheese.
sitting at the table with the
Look,
napkin tucked into
Janice
his
would not make me mac and cheese because she knows I
Napkins
don't
tucked
like
into
it.
my pants too.
What was the
we're gonna talk
What?
after, mister.
Can I borrow a napkin?
Yeah, we're talking after, mister.
Jeez.
I need to wipe my face.
Shell, you have a new
That's what she said.
fan.
Right?
Kushmanzada says he loves you.
Aw, I love you too, Kushmanzada. So Anthony yells at me when I say I love people because he's like, "No, you don't. You don't love people."
You don't even know them. You don't even like them.
But
I
you
know
don't
you.
Kush is awesome. Shell, Kush is awesome. I vouch for him. The man is awesome.
Aw, look at that. Marv vouches for you.
That's what you're going with, Marv vouching for somebody?
I'm awesome.
I
Shut
trust
up. Don't be
Marv.
jealous,
Marv
Nick.
is like my brother.
Thank
Marv is
Uh,
freaking awesome.
Marv, you've been friend zoned.
That's okay.
Well-
She have a husband. Hello.
And?
Yeah, I don't go that route. I respect marriage. Just saying.
And now the morals come out.
Look at Mad Wolf.
Oh, really? You, Mr. I could never eat mac and cheese, going to talk about somebody's morals?
Right?
I said values. I didn't say morals. I said values. That's different.
Jespah, we have to work mac and cheese into the Klingons of Long Island.
Oh my God, yes.
And
So,
the
seriously,
and the Comac butter in.
Dude, oh my God.
The
The
mac and cheese
Klingons
room.
go to the Boston Market down on Merrick Boulevard to get some mac and cheese.
Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
We
and then go to
We
Arthur
came
Murray.
to Earth for your mac and cheese.
Then go to Arthur Murray to dance it off.
Nice.
That works for me.
After
We have listeners who send in pictures and recipes of mac and cheese for Magnum. We started hashtag mag and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, so everybody listening to the G&T Show, please send your mac and cheese recipes to at Anthony Battles on Twitter. He loves mac and cheese. Send more on him.
At club_602. Follow it. Send us recipes. Go to our Facebook, post us pictures. We have the best picture by a fan. He actually took a white teddy bear because in one of our episodes, Anthony said that he was a white, because I always call him a teddy bear. He said he was a white polar bear. And so a listener took a white teddy bear and put Mag's picture on it. And then it's a shirt that says, "You're the cheese to my macaroni."
I'll post it. So
The
you guys can
best
see.
fucking picture ever.
Look at Anthony sitting there, clenching his fists, his eyes bulging out.
Right?
And the more pictures, the merrier. Please.
Oh my God,
dramatic.
look at that. Oh my God.
The best picture ever. Thank you, JP.
Wow. Well,
it's classic.
I don't think we can beat that. And we're going over, and my back
sorry.
feet are floating.
Oh.
Get him a napkin. Stat.
The napkin stuck into his pants. Didn't you hear?
All right, let's see if we can make Mike laugh so hard he pees.
No.
No. No.
A Ferengi, a Klingon, and a Cardassian go into a bar. Well, no.
A
And order
Cardassian.
macaroni and cheese.
With macaroni and cheese. And they're watching.
They walk into a mac and cheese bar.
Right.
Ah, there you go.
Ooh. We come to Earth for your mac and cheese bars.
I like that. I really like that. Dude, I'm sorry. This whole like Klingon of the Long Island thing, I'm loving it. It's like,
And
oh my
together
God.
we can rule the galaxy.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
We will have some
Somebody
video
else.
now.
Okay.
Right now.
On that happy note, are we wrapping up?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Happy Passover, Easter, First Contact Day.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay.
May the
Macaroni
Easter bunny you
Appreciation Week.
deserve, not the one you want, visit you.
Oh.
Ooh. Happy Frank Gorshin's birthday, an international holiday.
Yes, it is.
Frank Gorshin.
Oh my God, I'm so happy about that. Yay. Today was a good day for this show. We have all these crossovers at one time. I like it. It was fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having us, Mike.
Thank you for not kicking us out when we
Yeah.
went crazy.
It was great fun. Thanks.
Lock the door next
Look,
time. We won't
Mike's
be
the
able to
one
get
that
in.
invited everybody, so he has himself to blame.
It was kind of Marv. He just kind of like set him up and didn't let him know.
Yeah,
I told him in-
let me tell the
told you in
story.
Twitter.
Okay, wait a minute.
Let Mike tell the story.
Let Mike tell the
Okay,
story.
I was in the other room, and I come back and I see a message on Skype that says, "Can you jump onto TeamSpeak?" And I'm thinking, okay, so someone in the fleet has a question or wants to talk about something, and so I log into TeamSpeak. I got my nephew screaming like chimpanzees in the background. And so I get in there and I find out they're recording live their after show.
The Afterglow.
The Afterglow. And I'm like, what? And
in my defense, he always
Let him
monitors
finish,
Twitter.
Marv,
Let him finish, Marv.
before you mount your defense.
Fullback did send me a Twitter message, but I had not seen it because Twitter is usually in a browser hidden elsewhere. Skype is usually sitting up on top. Well, so I get there and I'm blindsided by all of a sudden I'm on the show. And meanwhile, my nephews are jumping off the walls and screaming like lunatics. And so I get there and I was like, okay, so what's going on? And basically they invited themselves onto the show.
We begged.
Well,
No,
we
we
do
actually
invade.
begged. We begged to be on the
We
show.
like to invade things.
It was like, oh, we're going to come on. It's like, oh, you are? It's like, okay. Well, it was like nothing. I mean, what was I going to say? Was I going to be an asshole and say, no, you can't come on my show in front of everybody?
What would Black
that
Magnum
listens to
do?
your show?
What would Black Magnum do?
He would always be a dick.
Yeah. That's it.
Well,
Mike, I am so sorry. I thought you saw Twitter. I am so sorry.
It's
Late
fine,
last night, I sent Mike a message because I didn't even know. I was like, do we have a show tomorrow? And he was like, yeah, and there's going to be a lot of people there.
Whoops.
Yeah, so I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you guys were here, and I'm glad that you guys invited yourselves because this has been a lot of fun.
Give Mike the keys when you leave, please.
He said he was going to change the password after we were all in here.
Yeah, he said he's going to change the password to the TeamSpeak so we can't come back.
That was one of the jokes from yesterday. It was like, yeah, you guys can come on, then I'm going to change the password. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and we'll definitely have to do this again. And Shell, yours.
We're actually going to do it on my birthday.
You know when?
On my birthday.
Hours of G&T.
Oh, definitely. Yep. You guys can have a couple hours.
Definitely.
Yeah.
602 can do a special broadcast during 24 hours of G&T.
Can they have the 6 o'clock hour? 6 a.m. hour?
Ooh.
We could probably talk as much as you let us. I'm just gonna say.
Yes,
that's why we had to start the Afterglow, and then we started talking about having, even before that.
Yeah, the
having
foreplay.
a little foreplay.
Yeah, we're going to do the foreplay, the actual show, then the Afterglow, because we always have way too much to talk about.
Yeah.
Right on.
God help us.
Well, again, it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys were able to join us. It made the show go. It was a lot of fun. It was interesting.
It made the show go.
It made it go.
Even though you tried to keep us on track, I'm sorry it was so hard to keep us on track. Sorry.
Don't forget to take the ball gag out of Mad Wolf's mouth now.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Mad Wolf actually loves that ball gag.
Easy.
See how happy he is with it?
He uses it like a pacifier.
He's laying there on the floor, licking it and biting on it.
He's like, rub my belly, rub my belly.
I'm a good boy.
Give me some mac and cheese.
On that happy note, and with that visual,
yes,
it's been lovely.
All right, say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night.
Kapla. Gracie. Everyone else, come on.
Come on.
Good night, Gracie.
Everybody.
You can do it.
Nick,
you can do it.
Nick.
Quick, everybody clap their
Nick
hands.
gets the last word, so come on, everyone else.
Anthony's waiting because he wants it.
Anthony's trying to wait me out, and it's not going to happen.
It's hilarious because as soon as he's done talking, he always presses in really
screaming.
fast.
The man's got to pee. Come on, guys.
This is on Magnum. Look at how he is as a guest on the show. Look what he's doing to Mike.
Live long and prosper.
Joel and True, bitches.
Music for the G&T Show is provided by Warp 11, Andrew Allen, Thor, and 5 Year Mission. This has been a Busy Little Beaver production.
Gonna take a 5-year tour. Boldly go where no man's gone before. Gonna travel to the end and make new friends. Move ahead, walk factor 10. Put a mini skirt on my old man. Represent the human race. And we make space a happy place. To boldly go where no man's gone before. I think I sang that line once before, but I'm not too sure. We'll be so happy, can't you see? A zero-G community. Gonna travel to new worlds. Beam on down and meet some green girls. Gonna see what we can see. A fancy-free galaxy. To boldly go where no man's gone before. I think I sang that line once before, but I'm not too sure. We'll be so happy, can't you see? A zero-G community. LeBrons or Kobe.